Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Rita here with Remax Premier, and I just want to say happy Monday. I hope you guys all had a fantastic week last week. I had a great week. I was very productive, and that always makes me really happy. Sometimes we fall into these lulls where we're not getting quite as much done as we want to, and sometimes I feel like I'm spinning my wheels and not getting that delicious satisfaction of checking things off of my list, which I'm a big list maker and I love to check things off my list. But that brings me to thinking about one of the things that I love most about my job is the teaching portion of it, where I get to not only teach you guys new concept, but help kind of coach and mentor the business planning, accountability. I love that part of it because I love seeing your successes, and luckily around here I've been able to see so many and be a part of that, and that is such a blessing to my life to see that. But it also trickles over into my life because I'm taking those same concepts and implementing them. With the Breakfast Club right now, we are starting the 12-week year. And those of you who are not in the Breakfast Club but do love a good business self-help type of book, this is a great one. And I have been really diving into the content, preparing for the class, but what that's done is forced me to apply these concepts to my life and how I can create a vision for my life in all aspects, financial, spiritual, all of the work-related things that I do, but then also as a parent, as a spouse, all of those things. And I created a vision for those things and set some goals for those different areas of my life. And then the 12-week year is really about picking a few of those goals and really attacking them for 12 weeks, and so that you can achieve them. And I started today, and I looked over my visions, I looked over my goals. I had a plan for my week already, and already today I've just been hammering out, checking things off of my list, and it's just a really fantastic feeling. So I love that I am able to be a part of your growth, but then also channel that growth to my own person as well, because I need it. So thank you for taking me along with the ride. I want to just encourage all of you to keep learning, keep growing. If you are interested in any of the books or the concepts that we're teaching, I would love for you to stop by my office and let's talk about it. And also this week, this will be a segue into what we've got going on this week. So on Thursday this week, we have our Breakfast Club. Those of you who are in the Breakfast Club with me, 8:30 a.m. sharp, we will start, and we're discussing the first 10 chapters of the 12-week year, and we're going to be talking about vision and plans. So be ready for that, and make sure that you've got your whatever your weekly goal was, that you've got an update for us on that. At 11 a.m., the Momentum series is continuing. Last week we did listing conversion boot camp for the first part of that class. This Thursday we're going to do the advanced portion of that class. It is an absolutely fantastic class, and the advanced portion is where the rubber really meets the road. That's where we get those scripts and things, the dialogues that we can start to study, so that that conversion from a lead to an actual listing really starts to take place. And the more we practice those scripts and dialogues and become more comfortable with kind of navigating the conversation the way that it needs to go, so that it is, we've gained the seller's acceptance at every roadblock, so we're not going to have objections at the end. It really helps avoid those objections or problems that may arise at the end when people get, if someone gets a little upset at their house not selling. We're avoiding that from the beginning. So I hope that all of you join me for part 2 of Momentum Advance or Momentum Listing Conversion. This is the part 2. And you didn't have to go last week to go to this week. So if you didn't make it last week, I'd love for you still to join me. It picks up at a good spot that you can just come right in. So a few more things in this week's email under motivation. I did include a Remax graphic. Now last week at the meeting we talked about 5 things that Remax provides that you're not using. And one of them was on the marketing tab, all of the digital and social graphics that they provide. And this is one of them that I grabbed out of there. It's 9 out of 10 home buyers and sellers know Remax. So you can take that, and it is backed up. It's not just a random claim. They've got all the stats down at the bottom where we backed that up, and it's actually been a legit study. So that's all that information is on there. Also, the big hustle, big wins, Remax graphic. I love that. Hustle is a big word that we use around the office quite a bit. So I know a lot of you have that as your personal mantra, is to get out there and hustle. So love that graphic to share. And then also the National Good Neighbor Day is September 28th. So that's this week. There's a graphic from Remax that you can share on social media marketing. This may also be a great time to, if you're farming a geographic neighborhood or something, and get something out and put your name in front of people for Good Neighbor Day. At least be a good neighbor to your neighbors and get your name out that way to the people that live around you. We've got our floor schedule. The only day that's available that we have open right now is Saturday, the 29th. I know that that's a tricky one because we're also having Taffy's baby shower on Saturday. So this Saturday at Holly's house, 11 a.m. is the baby shower for Taffy. And we've all kind of come together and got different marching orders on what we're supposed to do and help provide if you're cooking something or getting flowers or whatever it is. So if you're unclear on what it is that your task is for the baby shower, then reach out to myself or Hannah, and we'll get everybody straightened out. So if you are available to take the phones on Saturday, we would appreciate it. And I also want to remind you that on the 20th, today's the 24th, but on the 20th, the October calendar opened. So you can go, a few of you have grabbed some shifts, but everybody else, you can go grab your 6 allotted shifts for October. And then remember, any 7 days ahead of where we are right now, you can grab as many shifts as available. So from today through next Sunday, if there's any shifts that are available, you can grab as many as you want. And then, that just continues out 7 days. A few reminders on events. On October 11th is the home dedication for the Texas Sentinels home in Lumberton, and we are going to be taking a caravan out there to participate in that event. So we are planning on leaving here at 10 a.m. So if you'd like to be in on that, please be here at 10 and we'll pile into cars and head that way. Also, Night at the Races in Crosby for the Crosby Huffman Chamber of Commerce is a lot of fun. Those of you, this would be a great event to bring a spouse or a friend to. My husband, who doesn't typically love to participate in chamber mixers, really enjoys this. And it's on October 20th. And then the following Saturday, October 27th, is a royal celebration for Fall Fest. We're going to be doing photo ops, and we're talking about a backdrop with maybe a throne for the kids to sit on, but actually what we're going to do are the little backdrops with the face cutouts, so they'll look like a princess or a knight, and the parents can snap those photos. So that's going to be October 27th. A few days later, October 31st, we're participating in the first annual HEB Trunk or Treat with our new HEB in Mont Bellevue. For those of you who don't know what a trunk or treat is, it is a safer way to trick or treat because it's more of a controlled environment. You're not sending your children up to strangers' houses that you don't necessarily know. These are businesses that come together and decorate a trunk or the back of a car, back of a truck in a fun theme, and the children are able to trick or treat around the different vehicles in the parking lot. So it's a lot of fun. We've done several with my children throughout the years. A lot of times churches host these. So we are going to participate, and we're doing a really fun red, white, and blue Jeep themed display. So Kevin with his red Jeep and Clanton with his blue Jeep are going to park the Jeeps with, excuse that little disruption, I had someone walk in my office. But they're going to park their Jeeps so that they're up on some rocks. And right now the saying that we came up with is skipping me, but something about climbing heights, climbing to the tops or something like that. I'll come up with that in a minute. And then the last one is on November 15th, our Diva Night this year for West Chambers County Chamber of Commerce. The theme is Breakfast with Divas, like breakfast at Tiffany's. So plan on pearls and rhinestones and baubles with that beautiful Tiffany blue color. So we need to figure out what we're doing as far as pajamas for that. So that was a long one. Have a great week. And thank you for letting me be a part of it.